last night. This coming from us out of Pittsburgh International Airport. KDKA providing this look from above. You can see that Delta plane there just hanging over the ravine. And once again, Wednesday night is when that plane went to take off on flight and ended up skidding off that runway. Very scary for some of those people on board. And again, you are taking a live look here on NewsNOW from Fox. So once again, we are taking a live look as crews continue to work hard here on removing this plane and safely bringing it back onto the runway after it had skidded off last night. We are being told that thankfully no one was hurt in this case, and it also did not impact other airport traffic that had been going on last night. Now, I'm going to give you information of what we know from Daily News. Like we said, this is at the Pittsburgh airport, and it was a snowstorm last night that caused this trouble for that Delta flight. It was bound for Atlanta, making its way on the runway before takeoff. It had paved the surface around 6:30 p.m. This is all according to Pittsburgh International Airport. The plane ended up partially rolling off the taxiway completely, then leaving the nose of the plane tipped downwards, which you can see it's still in that position here this afternoon. Now, none of the 72 passengers and 5 crew members aboard the plane were injured in the incident, but passengers were removed from the plane via mobile staircase aligned with the back exit. The plane's tipped down position did make the emergency slides unsafe to use. I do see we do have some senators stepping up to the podium to talk about day 2 for the impeachment trial. Let's jump into that live. We can always come back to this picture after that.
What they showed today was total lack of remorse or regret. In fact, reveling in the violence that was so flagrant and blatant. And that lack of remorse showed willfulness and intent that I think is criminal. And it rises to the level of impeachment.
What, if anything, are you hoping to hear from Trump's defense?
I think there's almost no explanation, and I'm going to be looking for any facts we didn't know or any laws that weren't presented. I don't know what they could be.
All right. Thank you, Senator.
All right, guys, so as I mentioned, this is something we've been keeping our eye out for, was to see if any senators would be giving their reaction to this third day of the trial, second day specifically for the Trump impeachment trial. So it's 3 days that we've been covering here in the Capitol because, of course, that first day we showed you they had to vote on whether it was even constitutional to move forward with the impeachment trial. That did pass. So day 2 yesterday was the first day, technically, of the second Trump impeachment trial. So we continue to keep our eyes out to see if more senators do step up here to our crews who are inside the Capitol on their reaction to the day. And as we mentioned, things will reconvene tomorrow at noon Eastern time. We'll have you fully covered right here on NewsNOW from Fox. We're going to be getting to hear from the other side of things. So we are going to get to hear from Trump's defense lawyers on their reaction to what was said here in these last few days from the Democratic side, but then also moving forward why he should not be impeached here. Again, this is the very first time that someone has been impeached twice, so it is a unique situation. And as we've mentioned, we have you fully covered. All you have to do is continue to watch this on NewsNowFox.com. We're going to keep our eyes out for more senators, but until that time, let's head back to that dramatic scene that we are seeing here out of Pittsburgh as crews continue to work on removing this Delta plane. Heads up, some of you are going to head into a quick 2-minute break. More to come right here on News Now from Fox.